Talladega Superspeedway is known for many things: close finishes, big crashes, and great moments. But it is also known for hosting one race: this race. Last year, Uniqua missed out on this race because of her injury in that year's TARCA 500. This year, with her actually competing in this race, can she win her first ever TARCA Racing Series race and become the first Backyardigans driver since 2022 to win the Backyardigans 300? Let's find out. Welcome to the Backyardigans 300 in 2026. Hi everybody, my name is Taylor. Alongside me, of course, as always, is Billy Bob and Larry McDonald's. And guys, take a look at Sprig Planter on the pole here this afternoon underneath these cloudy skies.
Yeah, it's his second career pole here this afternoon. His average finish is 6.7 at this racetrack. He is a former winner of this race. I think he won the very first one with everybody here in 2023.
I believe you are right, Larry. Well, don't sleep on Tyrone, guys, right next to him. He's one of the few Backyardigans drivers to never win in the TARCA Racing Series. He got oh so close the very first time we came here in 2021 for this Backyardigans 300, just barely being nudged out by his friend Pablo, and the most heartbreaking second place finish you will ever see.
Actually, I want to talk about that 02 car a little bit. Can we go and go through our driver picks?
Sure, absolutely.
I'm going to be picking Tyrone for that exact reason. Sprig Planter is a great driver, don't get me wrong, but Sprig, we know how successful he is. We know. He has 2 wins, has won the TARCA 500 and the Backyardigans 300. Tyrone in this Avenging Nemo paint scheme has never done either of those. I definitely think that he can become the very first Backyardigans driver to win this race since 2022. I'm picking the 02 today.
I'm going to be picking Steven Universe to become the first 2-time winner of the Backyardigans 300. We haven't seen that yet. I think he has a good shot today. Let's take a look and see what that 14 car can do. Well, guys, I gotta go for the Nicktoons Racing League guy. I gotta go for Brad Carbuncle. He finished second last year in this race and might have a very fast car beneath him. Also, I just want to pick him because of how cool it would be for him to break his drought, never winning a stock car racing race the same year his younger brother got over his winless drought. I'm picking Brad Carbuncle in the 15.
Just one number shy of his brother, too. Just one number shy of Tuck in terms of starts without a win. Could today be the day the big brother shines over the little one?
Drivers, start your engines!
As the command has just been issued, and all 14 of these race cars will fire their engines and roll off the pit road. We will be going 12 laps here around Talladega Superspeedway. As here is your starting lineup: Sprig Planter, Tyrone on the front row, Pablo and Tasha on the second row. The first 2 winners of the Backyardigans 300 right there in row number 2. Darwin Warson in the 67 car of Bluey Healer, and that will make up your first 3 rows. As they roll through turns 1 and 2, guys, what can we expect? Well, what can't we expect at this point?
This track is one of the most chaotic we go to. It's one of the most treacherous we go to. And it's the biggest.
Yeah, it's everything. It's everything. This track, it's just madness. It literally is madness. The Backyardigans 300 has been run for 5 years, everybody. This is the 5th year, technically, that we are running this event. Who will be winning in its 5th year? I still remember whenever it was 5 educational show drivers, and that was our little gimmick that we had for this race. Now look at what we have. We have 14 cars ready to go 12 laps around one of America's biggest speedways. This is going to be amazing.
2026, the Backyardigans 300 is about to get underway. As the pace car will pull off, it's time to go crazy. Here from Alabama. Up to the gears they go. The Backyardigans 300 is underway. Sprague Planner already out to an early lead.
Here comes Tasha.
Former winner of the race here, Tasha. All the way back in 2022. The last one in the Backyardigans to win this race. As here she goes on the inside of Sprague Planner, passing him for the lead. Bluey Healer. Back there pushing.
Here comes Bingo. Look at Bingo. Bluey's little sister going down.
Bluey and Bingo, both from Australia, looking to become the first international winners of this event. Well, technically we had Canada, we had America represented in this race. UK last year with Darwin. And here comes Bingo. New Zealand, Australia, around there.
Brisbane, technically, so Australia.
Lap 3 upcoming.
Look at Brad Carbuncle.
Brad Carbuncle up in this top 3. Oh my goodness, Billy.
I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. Watch out for this 15.
Watch out for this 4 wide back here, guys.
Oh man, that's treacherous.
It's very treacherous.
Thankfully, they get out of it cleanly, though. Here comes Brad Carbuncle looking for the lead.
It is still very early, though.
Here comes Cricket Green. He's never won this race, guys. Oh, no!
Cricket Green into the outside wall. Caution will wave. Announcer Jinx.
Yep, announcer Jinx.
It's going to be a side-by-side race to the caution flag here.
I think Brad's going to get it.
Brad will lead at the caution. As let's go ahead and take a look and see what happened to Cricket Green. It looked pretty...
It looked pretty uniform, to be honest. I'm sure he's not going to be very, very thrilled with that one on the radio.
Alright, let's go and take a look and see what happened.
Alright, so you're going to have Steven Universe, the last 2 winners of the Backyardigans 300 going into him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Darwin kind of spins him. Obviously, he doesn't mean to do it. But I'm sure Cricket, oh man, in back-to-back years for Pablo to be involved in something. This time, on the 3rd lap.
Last year it was on the final one.
Yep. But man, oh man.
Let's go and get radio communications. We do have that from Cricket Green in the 38.
One up top, still there. One up top, still there. One. Oh boy. Yeah. What was that? I think he just wrecked you, man. I think he just wrecked you. Ah! God, are you kidding me?
No one was retired from the accident. We will be going green flag racing here in the next few laps. Let's go and take a short commercial break in the meantime. We'll be right back to Talladega after this.
Come on down to the Planters Family Farm. We have all sorts of lovely crops for sale. We have some nifty avocados, fresh avocados, avocados with cheese, avocados that are rancid, and, you guessed it, even more avocados. Help me, please. Avocados have ruined my life, so come on down to the Planters Family Farm. Tell me myself sent you.
As here we go, we will be restarting here on lap number 8. 5 laps to go. Guys, what do you think? Well, obviously, Brad Carmichael is up front. We're not going to say anything about that. But what we will say is we will say that Tasha is right here.
Yep. The previous winner, who was a Backyardigan, who won this race all the way back in 2022.
And then we have the 69 car of Bugs Bunny.
That's nice.
Very. Yeah, that's gonna be, it's very interesting. Take a look at Bingo Healer, too. And Steven Universe in 14, if you want to go back all the way back through this top 5. A lot of drivers here in this mix. A lot of drivers here in this mix that could have a really, really good shot to win this race here.
As they move through turns 3 and 4, the pace car will pull off. And we will get the green flag here with about 5 laps to go to settle it in the 2026 Backyardigans 300. This is going to be nuts, guys. This is going to be crazy. It always is. These late restarts are always something to behold. Brad Carmichael leads it. And we're racing once again here at Talladega.
Man, Bingo Healer did not waste any time.
Yeah, she went right up to the top to try and see if she can find something there.
But Brad Carmichael's a sitting duck. He had a great restart, but Brad Carmichael's a sitting duck.
Yep, here comes that 19.
Yep, that 19 car coming in. Tasha looking low. Tasha has the low lane. She's going to have it here in this corner.
They're going to be side by side entering turn 3. Tasha, uncontested, will have the lead.
Brad's going to settle in behind her, trying to get that draft back, trying to see if he can do anything with it.
Ooh, Gumball.
Gumball onto pit road. I saw that on the bottom of our screen.
Lap number 9, Tyrone. Trying to get second away from Brad Carmichael.
The 2 Backyardigans drivers battling now. Here they come.
Look at Darwin Larson, too. Darwin Larson there.
Now it's 3 Backyardigans drivers. Look at Austin in the mix.
Every single one of them has never won a race in the TARCA Racing Series.
And the only one who has a win between them is Austin. He won the Daytona 500.
Wow.
This is awesome.
It's the old days here in the Backyardigans 300. As we're on lap number 10, look at Uniqua! Uniqua in the mix too! What is happening?
This is absurd!
There's Gumball. He's way back there. Oh no! Bingo! Bingo! And Tyrone getting into it. Contact between the 2.
Oh man, keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean.
Uniqua has the lead again.
Brad Carmichael in position 2. Brad Carmichael in position.
Gumball blows a motor. He's down on pit road again.
Man, tough break for that 31.
Brad Carmichael, bottom of 3 here. With 2 laps to go.
Golly.
What the hell is
happening?
This is insanity. Bluey looking to the top.
I don't think she's going to have enough of a run, though, for Brad Carmichael here, heading into this corner.
Yeah, no.
That top line's not going to work. That top line will not work.
Brad Carmichael coming to one time around.
He's got plenty of track left to go through.
Tasha contesting for the lead. 3 wide for the lead.
Final lap, one more time around, sponsored by the Tucktropolis Discord. Man, it's 3 by 3 by 3. Everybody trying to get the runs. Trying to see what's gonna happen. Here comes Tyrone. Tyrone to the lead. Tyrone has never won a race. He got so close the first year this event was run. Can he do it? He's uncontested for the moment. Both cars behind him. A former Backyardigans 300 winner. It's the last year's champion behind him. Darwin Larson in 21. What will he do? He will stick right there behind the O2. Tyrone avenges his loss in 2021. He wins the Backyardigans 300. That's awesome. Oh my God. That's awesome. He becomes the first Backyardigans driver to win the Backyardigans 300 since 2022. What a finish. What a finish. My pick. That is unreal. That is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. What a drive by that O2. Man, oh man. Underdog no more. Under moose, more like. Oh my goodness. So let's go and take a look at the full race standings once they get into pit road. But man, oh man, what a finish. What an incredible finish. As their race results for the 2026 Backyardigans 300 look like this. Coming in first, Tyrone in the O2. He wins his very first ever career race, avenging his loss in the 2021 Backyardigans 300. That is insanity. Second is Austin. Third is Darwin Larson. Fourth is Bingo Healer. Fifth is Uniqua. Great fifth place finish for Uniqua after missing out on last year's event here. Sixth is Tasha. Seventh is Sprig Planner. Eighth is Bugs Bunny. Ninth is Bingo Healer. 10th is Steven Universe, and that is your top 10. The rest of them, Brad Carmichael falls all the way back to 11th. He was leading the last lap. He was leading heading into the last lap.
That is just how fast things can change here at this racetrack. It's unfortunate because the stat sheet is going to read 11th. You're going to think he did not do well in this race, but he led at this race. What a shame. What a shame for that 15 team. 12th is Pablo, 13th is Cricket Green, and 14th is Gumball Larson, the only retiree of this event. It was a gearbox issue he had to pull into pit road for. I'm sure he pulled into it. The team probably couldn't do anything about it. They tried to see if he could run a few more laps. He couldn't, and the gearbox failed. So he finishes in 14th, dead last. So guys, we hope you enjoyed this running of the Backyardigans 300 in 2026. Guys, what'd you guys think? One of the greatest finishes in terms of the history behind the winner who won. The runner-up from the very first ever Backyardigans 300, who only really had a shot that day, back in 2021, to win a race. What a story. What a finish. Yeah, I agree with Billy. For my partners, Billy, Bob, and Larry McDonald's, we will see you folks next time for even more stock car racing action here on the Taylortots16 Racing Network. We'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.